and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Ground Zero Lounge.
The loudspeaker spoke up and said, the loudspeaker spoke up and
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ground Zero Lounge with your host, Clyde Lewis.
Yeah! Welcome to the Ground Zero Lounge, everybody. Let's hear it. Let's get loud. We're coming to you live from Dante's tonight. Very happy to be here. Thank you so much. I want to let you all know that tonight is going to be, we're just starting things a little bit louder and a little bit wilder and a little bit crazier. For those of you that want to know where Larry Johns is, Larry is going to be doing a program on a new radio network that we're going to be launching. I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight. Larry is working on a project right now, and he's going to be heard on IdeoCast at www.ideocast.com. And for those of you that don't know, we just launched 12 new episodes of Ground Zero online. They're available for you now at ideocast.com. Let's hear it for IdeoCast. Yeah, let's hear it for them. Now, some things I want to talk about the Ground Zero Lounge. First of all, this is a radio show, okay? It is live. It's at Dante's. It's a radio show. So there's a number of things that we need to get out in the open before we start the show. For everybody that's regular here, I think you pretty much know the drill. Rule number one, if you want to be heard, there are microphones. We're setting up 2 microphones, one on this side, one on that side. If you want to debate with somebody, you can stand on one side, the other person can stand on the other side, okay? That's the new thing, okay? So if you guys want to debate with each other, that's fine. The next thing is this. We here at Ground Zero Lounge have been reviewing a lot of what we've been doing online. Number one, do not yell from the audience. If you have something to say, get on a microphone, okay? Yes. The reason why you can't be heard, and I'm talking to nothing. So we need you to come up to the microphone if you have something to say. If it's something bad, if it's something against what I'm saying, by all means, get up and say it. Because I'm not going to sit up here and expect you to believe everything I'm saying. Second thing. We need you to applaud as loud as you can for things that you like and scream and yell for people who are up here talking as well. Why? Because we don't mic the audience and we want to be able to have the audience heard. The audience can be heard. It's just the louder you get, the more it winds up on the microphones, the more it winds up on the air. So let's hear how loud you can get right now. Clap it up. Fantastic. Now, we can keep that up the rest of the night. I'll try not to exhaust you, but if we can keep it up the rest of the night, that'll be awesome because we want to be able to produce and show just how loud and crazy and goddamn angry we can get here in Portland, fucking Oregon. Am I right? Good. All right. Thank you. So, now, we got that out of the way. We've got to keep it up for the rest of the night. It's been a long day. And a lot of things to talk about. Last week, we had a great show about the Nazi flying saucers. How many people were there last week? Yeah? Very interesting to point out that after I did that show, there were a number of things that transpired. There was a program that was on, and I can't remember who the talk show host was, but somebody had come on and talked about a new book that's out called The Brotherhood of the Bell, the SS Brotherhood of the Bell. And the book is just about what we were talking about last week. I guess a lot of people are beginning to demonstrate or want to produce and show that there may be something more to the Roswell story than just a bunch of people getting together high-fiving and saying, oh, it was a balloon, oh, it was a flying saucer, oh, it was dummies. And so that's great. Another guy by the name of Hassler, who has a book out called The Facade, actually went on George Norrie and said basically the same thing, that he believed that it was all technology that was being used, They brought the technology over from Germany. They were using it. The rocket scientists were doing it. And so he doesn't believe in an alien landing at Roswell. So what you get here, ladies and gentlemen, what you get here at Ground Zero Lounge, and I can't reiterate it enough, what you're getting here at Ground Zero Lounge is the story before it winds up on a talk show, before it winds up on Larry King Live, before it winds up on the mainstream. You get the story first here at Ground Zero Lounge. And so a lot of people who listen to this program, who will be listening online and on ideocast.com, listening to it on OmniSound, listening to it all over, they get that story before the whole mainstream gets it. And so I would like for you to, when you get an opportunity to get online, go to ideocast.com, listen to the shows, and listen to how they sound. And please, please, if you know of forums and areas where these shows can be heard and appreciated, I would like for you to at least send that link out to people and help this show get off the ground. Because quite frankly, the reason why we're going balls out now with everything we're doing at Ground Zero is because we need to get louder. We need, yes, exactly, if you want to get loud. We need to get louder, and we need to continue to get loud. Because as long as we make enough noise, people are going to like, and they're going to understand, and they're going to start talking about what we do here on this stage. Bob, what do you have to say?
Well, anyway, you say is that IDEO, I-D-E-O?
IDEO cast.com.
C-A-S-T, IDEO.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
IdeoCast. For those of you that want to, look at, I put a slideshow on my MySpace page. We're going to be updating the Ground Zero website soon because that, of course, has been having some trouble because there was a problem with ArosNet. We're trying to rebuild everything, and we're trying to do it because there's a lot of things happening, and a lot of things are going to be happening. How many people here in the audience, by applause, remember that 3-4 months ago, I, on this stage, along with Dr. Larry Johns, was saying that there would be something that would happen in August that would change the way we live. Okay. Now, how many people have heard Mr. Chertoff and his gut feeling by applause? Now, when did he say this was going to happen? He said it was going to happen in, August. They said that Al-Qaeda is building a big fortress out here somewhere, and there's going to be some attack, and then this gut feeling. And people are criticizing Chertoff for saying this. But in reality, we here at the Ground Zero Lounge had ideas about what was going to happen. Now, I was thinking about a lot today about what I was going to talk about. And there's a lot of things that I have to play catch-up on. And maybe some of you can help me if I've neglected any of the stories. But what I want to play catch-up on is this, and that is that what Chertoff had to say about this terror attack is that we need to understand that in the United States, we are waiting for terrorist attacks, quote, when in reality, what we're waiting for is a terrorist super event. You understand? There's a difference between just attacks and incidents and then a super event. It's not enough that we can have cars being blown up in the city streets. And it's not enough for us to have the marketplace bombarded with people who are shooting and carrying out all sorts of other acts of murder. We need to have an event that is so spectacular and so tremendous that we are willing to stop everything and watch it on TV, the 5-part series, the book, the movie, and the poster, all signed, sealed, and delivered with the blood of those who died in the incident. Am I right or wrong?